Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Miss Sasha LaRue, coming to you live and direct from the East Coast. That would be the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Ting. Okay, I don't know what that is. Anywho, this is a video response to the sleeve singer SS Soul Sister #1 with a bullet. I responding back to you, what was my breaking point? How much time do you have? I have plenty, but I'll narrow it down to one, which was medical. I went to my primary doctor, and I was complaining about chest pains, shortness of breath, and just labored breathing. When I did the littlest of things, for example, walking up, steps. It could be just 2 steps, and it was like I would walk a mile of flat land to avoid a set of steps. That is how bad a shape I was in. I could not catch my breath. I was just always out of breath. I had went to my son's wedding back in 2011, December, and I had this nice red outfit on. And when we saw the pictures later of that, and I tell you what, I looked like the damn Powerball. It was not a good look. I went to my doctor. He had sent me to get a stress test, because I kept complaining about these chest pains, and he just wanted to make sure there was nothing wrong with the heart and that it was the weight issue. So he had asked me then, had I thought about, any kind of weight loss surgery. I said, no, I can do it on my own. Mind you, I was like 290 plus pounds, still trying to do it on my own. I had a bad episode on the stress test, and they had to stop the machines, bells and whistles went off. I'm like, what the flip is going on? What's going on? Doctors coming in, whispering stuff. Like, nah, y'all can't do me like that. What's going on? Y'all freaking me out. She came back in, the doctor came in and told me, I had a non-sustained ventricular tachycardia, which is a big fancy word for irregular heartbeat that's off rhythm due to exertion. Now, I do recall having flutters. I would have those flutters, which would send me into a panic attack because I didn't know what they were. So, of course, in my mind, okay, finally, everything is caught up with me. I'm going to die now. Well, they sent me to a specialist, a cardiologist who specializes in the rhythm of the heart. And he did an echocardiogram to further see the chambers of the heart to make sure that they were pumping in and out correctly. Came back when we were in the office talking to him. He went through the series of questions and everything. He said point blank, he said if I was carrying an extra 150 pounds with me, I would have chest pains too, meaning that, Sonia, you're just overweight. And he suggested that I get the weight loss surgery. So that was really my breaking point when the doctor told me that basically in the next 10 years, I would probably develop breast cancer. Surely I was on my way to type 2 diabetes. And as I've told you before, that's what I lost my father with, too. He was a type 2 diabetic, so which really put me on this road here because he told me that with the BMI that I had of the 49.1, almost 50, that there was only 1% people would actually lose their weight within that time frame, and that I didn't have that kind of time. At that time I was 45. I didn't have that time to try to do, because I had been doing that. I had been trying diligently, passionately trying, and to no avail. I just never could get it. I would get off it, fall back into the same habits, eating, depression, and when you're looking at your body image and you're feeling this way and just feeling invisible, literally invisible, I felt around a crowd of people. I felt very alone in a room full of people. Even though I may have been the most boisterous and what they might call the life of the party, I definitely did suffer in silence because of my weight. So, with that being said, self-esteem, I didn't know that I had low self-esteem until I dropped these 64 pounds. Actually, until I dropped the first 30 good pounds, did I feel like, hey, this is a brand new woman and I'm loving me. So mine was definitely for health reasons. My journey has been filled with ups and downs, highs and lows. But as they say, I would take nothing from my journey. I'm very happy with my results. If I stayed right here, right now, I feel great. I feel great about my accomplishments. I feel great about what I've done so far and what I've learned so far. So, health was definitely my reason for doing it. It was my breaking point. I saw death. I look at some of my old pictures now, and I just look swollen everywhere. Arms, my stomach was so dangerously big because that sits like right underneath the heart. And, when you have, I guess I would have an apple shape. I don't know, from an apple, a pear. Sometimes I go bananas trying to figure out, get that, I tied that fruit all in there. Yeah, but yeah, that's what it was. Vanity reasons did not kick in until after I started seeing progress. And when I say vanity, I'm not saying a big me and little everyone else. I'm talking about just that good feeling that you have of confidence when you walk. I work in the city, and I see a lot of people who work out that are in the park, got their gym bag on this, and I feel good to say, hey, I'm part of your group now. I'm part of the club. I work out too, and I feel freaking great because of it. This tool has allowed me a second chance at life and happiness. I'm not saying that it's the answer for everything. I, haven't found the cure for the common cold yet because of it. But I tell you what, I have found the cure for Sonia's blues sometimes. And it doesn't fix everything in my life, but it makes me feel really good. I have a lot of energy, and I'm happy with my choice. And that's it. My health was my breaking point. I seen myself looking unhealthy, feeling unhealthy, feeling invisible, and not attractive. I have a lot of them. But the one that got me through and on that surgical table, it was my health. And looking good in your clothes and feeling good about yourself, that's just the side effects from this. So I'm happy with my choice. I'm happy with the route that I'm going. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the end's going to be. So I'll leave you guys with that. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll be talking to you later. Hopefully my laptop will be up and running and I can watch a little bit more videos. Now I'm trying to bootleg it at my job and checking you guys out and seeing what you guys have been up to. Talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye. Oh yeah, I'm in a mood today. I'm mood.